Hi, my name is Adam Demoulas, and this is my weather briefing. Today is Sunday, and we'll be looking at some local and national charts as well as kind of breaking them down for you. So, first off, we have the kind of surface here, weather showing some of the high and lows as well as the different types of fronts. So first off, we can start off to the east coast where not much is going on, but as we go down a little south east, we have a low pressure and a high pressure with that cold front there branching off of the low pressure. And the warm front's going to be kind of defined between a warm air mass and a cold mass. It is overtaking, so that warm air is going to be moving into that cold. So because it's less dense, it will the warm air is going to start to rise up, and oftentimes those cold fronts, as we see right above that, right off branching off of that low pressure to the east, it's going to start producing those cumulonimbus clouds that we can probably expect some thunderstorms or some type of precipitation, and we'll be able to maybe see that as we go throughout the slides to the radar and satellite images. As we go to the Midwest, we can see we have a number of troughs out there in the west, and there's also a key down below that you can reference. And good amount of low pressures out to the west, and get a number of high pressures down to the south Midwest, and also some storm areas that are going to be located down southwest and up above by Michigan a little bit, and we'll take a look as we go through. Alright, so this is going to be around the mid-level significant weather, and it's going to be showing the different types of flight rules essentially. So as we look down, we have that red, which is going to be that IFR, and the blue, which is going to be that MFR. And we also have some thunderstorms and some freezing levels as we expected down there from south Midwest, as well as up above in that MFR rules up there by Michigan and a little part of Minnesota. Alright, and here we have the high level, and again we have a little key down there for you to reference that. So we have a number of things going on. We can first off see that we have a number of kind of those isolated, those embedded thunderstorms, and where they're going to be located, like we said, up above, right above near Michigan, and then also off that east where that cold front was branching out from that low pressure. And then again, that southwest region. Alright, and if you want to use some different resources for icing, these are the different types of graphs, charts that will really help show what kind of icing and where it's located. So here we just have the different types of icing levels extending from 1,000 to something very high up, hundreds of feet. And so we have a little bit of icing over there by kind of there, Minnesota, east of Minnesota in the state, and those symbols are going to be showing what type of icing it is. So we got a little bit of trace icing, and as well as some other icing as we spotted in those thunderstorm areas on the east coast, branching out of the ocean and the southwestern part of the country. Some other more visuals. Alright, now we can kind of get more to the satellite imagery where clouds are going to be. And after identifying those high pressure, low pressures, as well as those different kinds of fronts, it's a little bit easier now to picture, say if we overlap that chart over with the satellite. see we got a bunch of clouds over off that east coast on that cold front, and a little over Michigan there, and yep, as well as Minnesota, and then that's southwest. So if you kind of take a look up in North Dakota, it's going to be a pretty clear day, and not too many clouds, not too much moving in, and also a little bit higher up the east coast, it's going to be a nice day, and kind of that Midwest area all along. All right, and this is going to be the radar chart. We have precipitation all up above those Minnesota state areas up there, as well as a little bit of participation, but very light from off that cold front off the east coast. This is going to be the airments and cygments convective activity from Midwest up north a little bit, as well as off the east coast over the ocean, and a little bit down in near Florida and offshore near the Bahamas. And this is going to be a showing the pretty much everything together, all the convective activity with the radar and the satellite images. All right, that was my briefing. Thank you for watching.